Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. It's National Cake Day.
And we want to welcome you to our little celebration of sweet treats today with Richard DeVries. He is our local hand dyer of gorgeous merino yarns in Ontario, Canada. So what we're going to do is Richard's going to start off doing a little bit of stirring up some magic flavors, and we're going to show you 5 or 6 flavors of ancient sweet. So that is the shawl that's knit up here behind us that you can see. That one is the Black Forest cake, by the way. And Richard's just going to stir up some magic flavors, and feel free to post in the comments, say hello, let us know where you're watching us from. If you have any questions for Richard, I'm just going to find you on my screen. And we are in the middle of a mini snowstorm. So what is first up on?
First we have macaroons.
Ooh.
So this is the new ancient sweet pattern that Michelle designed for us. So, and it's based on your favorite desserts. So, as I said, French macaroons. And maybe later on in the day, we actually have a bunch of pastries in that to give away to people who are coming to the event in person. So bring your sweet tooth with you. So this is the first one, and I think we don't have this one on display here in the boxes, but we can show you a bit later. We also have, blueberry cheesecake. So
Okay, first we have to stir them up.
I have to stir it up. I'm
Okay.
getting ahead of myself.
Okay, so this one takes 3 skeins of pepino.
Yes,
And do you remember what the colorways are?
they are Zuma Canyon, and then
Delicious.
You Are Our Sunshine, or You Are Our, and green apples. But it's also going to be done in different colors because the macaroons come in so many different colors. So this is just the first one we have done for samples.
Yes, and this was a long time in the making. Wasn't this created about 2 or 3 years ago?
Yes, it has. And
The
so
original design. We just wanted to wait for the right opportunity and the right day to launch it. So there's a close-up of the pattern and the border. So that is the final garnish or icing. And this is a traditional wedge-shaped shawl. So you're knitting it from tip, a little tip here, all the way across and finishing off with the icing or the garnish. So lots of bright, happy colors. So that's our first one, and now I think Richard's working on
blueberry
turning up the next one.
blueberry cheesecake. So what we did is, of course, the light tannish color for the graham cracker crumbs, and then the blue for obviously the blueberries, and also the just natural color for that part of the cheesecake. So we have the kits here. So each kit comes in a nice little pastry box, and you get a dessert themed stitch marker, 3 skeins with the little cupcake or different little treats inside, candies, bonbons. We have, well, some of these are too big to put in the box, but you come in person, you'll be going home with them.
And the pattern will be included. We just didn't want to fold up the pattern today and inside the dessert box. So the pattern is giving you, what size needles? I have to remember what size we knitted on. Okay, the instructions are calling for 4mm circular, 32-inch circular needles, and the finished size of the shawl will be 30 inches wide and 67 inches length from tip to tip. I love that color, that's gorgeous.
So, and we're doing all different ones. Just what is here is not what it's limited to. So blueberry cheesecake again.
So I'll show you the contents of the dessert box. Calorie free. So there you can see this is blueberry cheesecake with the little extras and the cake doily in between, and then the pattern of course comes included. So we are offering the kits today as a premier launch, and they will be available to order. You can call the shop or send a message, or you can drop in person and be the first ones to have Richard's dessert themed shawl kits. And at the end, we're going to have a little bit of cake trivia. So put your thinking cap on. Hi, Carol. Carol says very yummy.
Oh, good.
Oh, Carol's going to love this one.
So, and now, angel food confetti. So, oh, sorry, Michelle.
I'll be the
There we go.
legend.
Instead, no.
That's gorgeous.
So that's the angel food confetti one.
Yeah.
And it takes a skein of, this makes the cake, pearl, and for boys. So,
Beautiful.
so there we go.
That's a light and happy one, and that you could wear all year, and especially in the spring and the summer. Richard's merino is very bouncy and elastic, and it's especially light and breathable even in the hottest days of summer. So I'll bring this one up to show you up close. And these also make great Christmas gifts. If you're thinking of knitting one up, you've still got plenty of time. Or if you're thinking of just a little gift that you can stick in the mail for a friend who knits, then this would be something really special. So there are layers and layers. The stripes in the garter stitch represent the layers of the dessert, and then the wider section in the textured stitch, which is really fun to knit, that represents the filling. And then of course you've got your garnish or icing at the very end. So I think there's going to be a lot of people wanting this one.
What's so nice?
Mm-hmm.
Happy, happy colors. And now,
Oh, stirring up another one.
we have chocolate brownie.
Mmm.
So,
Oh yes.
again,
Who doesn't love a chocolate brownie?
same pattern, just different colorways for the theme of what your favorite dessert is. So,
Yeah, and it's really up to you, the placement of colors. We do suggest that you use your pop color. In this case, the pop color is,
in this one, it's actually called chocolate brownie.
so that would be for the icing. And then the darker color is for the filling. But it's really up to you. You can play around with it and put them in any order you like. You've got enough yardage in each skein to work with that. Hi, Karen. Karen says angel food is her favorite.
Oh, good. Now we don't have all the samples knit up, but we have cherry cheesecake, there's chocolate pudding, there's chocolate chip cookies. The chocolate chip cookie kits that are here actually have a chocolate chip stitch marker with them. And then, I mean, we're gonna be doing Nanaimo bar, Boston cream pie, pavlova, so it's endless. It depends on what your favorite dessert is. Now, I will admit, certain desserts don't look so great as a shawl.
That's true. I think Muskoka Yarn Connection is going to be turning into a dessert shop. But yarn and desserts get along.
Oh,
very
yes, yes,
well.
yes.
Yeah, you can see the gorgeous coloring in the filling on the chocolate fudge brownie.
So I'm trying to see which one is this. Oh, this is cherry cheesecake.
Black Forest.
Oh, sorry.
Black Forest.
Sorry, Michelle's right. Black Forest.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Black Forest was the original shawl, so that was my original design. So we started right at the very beginning. B for Black Forest cake. And there we've got the chocolate layers with the cream in between. I thought you were eating it. And then we've got the filling, the cherry filling, and then that drippy good icing. That's a lovely color combo too. I mean,
There you
some
are.
people will go by favorite flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Some will go by colors, right?
So those are the 3 skeins in that one, and it comes with a little chocolate stitch marker.
Oh, I've got to show that.
There you
Oh,
go.
with a bite out of it. Is that you, Richard?
A little hungry.
Okay, so that's the color combo for Black Forest
Oh, there's cherry cheesecake.
and the chocolate bar. Pitch marker with the bite out of it. We'll blame it on a mouse.
This is the cherry cheesecake.
Oh,
So-
that's beautiful too.
So there we go.
And what's the stitch marker?
Oh, this one's
Oh, yeah,
this one's
sundae.
a ice cream sundae. We have all different ones. There are jujubes, there are ice cream sundaes, there are cakes, there are all kinds of fun stuff. So
Yeah, so Richard's here from 10 till 3 today. We have set up a lovely table of sweets, I mean real sweets, that you can come in and treat yourself to in little take-home boxes. And then we have all the sweet yarns in the kits. The shawls are on display. And then Richard's also brought some Christmas colors,
some
soft
Christmas
yarn.
colors, yep. A
Soft
bunch of
yarn
Papino
colors.
and Finn and that, but all in Christmas colors.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And he'll be here to answer all sorts of questions. So now that we've gone through all the samples that are knit up, Debbie says beautiful, Leslie says yummy, Sandy says Richard's colors are so luxurious,
Well, thank you.
Karen says great stitch definition with those yarns. Wish she could be here. Yes, we wish you could be here too,
We do.
Karen. We
So-
do have somebody coming today who has a birthday.
Yes, Janet.
And this was her present to herself. She's never been to the store before, so she's making a special trip to come here and meet Richard. And
We're gonna have a little special birthday present for her. So if it's your birthday and you can make it here, come too. So,
yeah,
and celebrate. It's not only Black Friday, it's National Cake Day. So
yeah. Well, we can call it Black Forest Friday.
hey, there we go. I like that.
Okay, so now we're gonna make Richard sweat a little bit. We're gonna give him a cake quiz, so feel free to answer at home and maybe help Richard out. He might even have to phone a friend or
Oh, what you?
message a friend.
Okay.
So, 5 quick questions.
Uh-oh.
Which country first made cake?
First made cake. Ever.
You gonna guess?
Yeah,
Or do
I'm
you
gonna
know?
say Egypt.
You're right!
Am I really?
I thought for sure that would stump you. So, yeah, it was a very flat cake. It wasn't, tasty to eat, but that's where
Oh.
cake actually got its start, in Egypt.
Oh, wow.
And now you have multiple choice, which will be easy.
Oh, okay.
What kind of icing goes on red velvet cake? Buttercream, cream cheese, chocolate, or coconut?
I say buttercream. I've never had red velvet.
Well, traditionally it is. Does anyone have an answer? Tammy says cherry cheesecake is her favorite.
Oh.
Carol says cream cheese. You're right, Carol.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is that Carol Price?
Carol Black, yes.
Oh. So.
We should name names.
Oh, sorry. So.
So yes, cream cheese traditionally is the icing on red velvet cake, but I think there's quite a few people put buttercream on too.
Oh, sure, I'm sure.
Wouldn't you?
Variation. Yeah.
In
I've
your
probably
baking days?
I would in my baking. I've always liked the icing that goes on carrot cake. So.
Yeah, I love cream cheese
Yeah.
on carrot cake. Which fruit is on top of an upside down cake?
Pineapple. We make it.
I haven't even given you the
Oh,
choice.
sorry. Sorry.
Yes, you got it. Pear, pineapple, peach, or pomegranate.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah,
No.
pomegranate?
No, might not look good.
No. I would go maybe with pear, but yes, the correct answer is pineapple. What gives Black Forest cake its unique flavor? You gotta wait for the choices. Red wine, whiskey, cherry liqueur, or chocolate syrup. So that's what's soaking into the
I say cherry liqueur.
cherry liqueur, which is also known as
Oh, crumbs. I know this and I can't think of it. What is it?
starts with a K. Come on, Charlie.
Here.
Help
Here.
out Richard.
Is it here?
Getting closer. Getting warmer.
Remember that?
I'm gonna
Well,
make it
Here.
difficult for you.
What else? Here. I just know it as here. The really thick, like almost like a sherry. It's
Well,
thick.
Carol's helping you out.
Okay.
She says it is Kirsch.
Oh, Kirsch. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the last cake trivia question for Richard is, what kind of cheese is in tiramisu? So you have a choice of cream cheese, ricotta, camembert, mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
You really know your baking trivia.
So.
Yeah, so you have a little bit of a history in baking.
Well, when
cake making.
I started as us people who like arts and crafts and all that type of stuff. Of course, you go through all the different tiers, and crumbs. When my late teens, early 20s, I took cake decorating and candy making and all that in Toronto, and actually at a store that did the wedding cake for Prince Charles and Lady Diana.
Ooh.
It was like 7-story, or like it was huge. I had to go over to England in a box, so it was massive.
I think I remember reading
A big
about
crate,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was amazing. So that was it. So, and my parents are Dutch. I mean, so I was brought up with always really good food.
Are Dutch
So-
known to be
Oh,
good
for the
bakers?
pastries? Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Lots of real whipped cream, real butter, all that wonderful stuff. So.
And what would be your favorite cake? If you were to go
Oh,
to a
my
cake
favorite
shop?
cake. My mom gets. Am I allowed to say where it comes from?
I think
In Toronto?
So. Yeah.
Amadeus Bakery in Toronto on Bathurst Street. Amadeus
Mm.
is amazing. Just to go in for the visual, the eye candy of
Presentation?
dessert. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean the visual impact, just the way it's set up and the colors. Some of my posts, if you looked on Instagram and Facebook, the pastry shop where it's a long display of cakes, that's Amadeus in Toronto, and my mom goes all the time. So luckily, because it's so good. Oh yeah.
So that's where you would go and you
And
would
sorry, and yeah, my favorite, it's actually a mocha meringue that's usually kept really, really cold, and it's really, really, but it's
So
light.
it's light and fluffy.
It's light and fluffy and rich,
Oh, okay.
and that's my
I've
like
never heard
that.
of it.
Yeah, so they've got some great stuff there.
Well, I would have to go with Black Forest cake because that was our traditional birthday cake that a family friend, a pastry chef, used to make for all our birthdays, and she put in tons of liqueur, so it was really heavy.
So, and this is actually, I wanted to do this one because my mom every year for my sister's birthday in March would make angel food cake with the confetti sprinkles, all the colors in.
Yeah,
So that's just reminds me of my sister. So that's why I had to do this one.
That's a beautiful one, and somebody has already said she's coming in for it.
Oh, good. So
Mhm.
you get pastry with it. You can take something home. So
Well,
we don't have all the
What
calories.
have we got? Macaroons?
We have
cookies?
macaroons. We have specialty cupcakes. We have cookies. There's a bunch of stuff. Little cheesecakes, little mini cheesecakes. So yeah. So come on in, help us, please.
Yes, and you can take them home. We know that, we can't take our masks off to eat, but you can take them home in a little take-home box. And Richard has brought some beautiful stitch markers. We have some cupcake masks that a local maker has made, and they are really, really cute. And
Lots of Christmas colors for people who want to do some Christmas decoration.
Yes.
Christmas minis.
I have to
So-
pick out my Christmas sock colors.
And-
Yeah, so we've got everyone's favorite cakes.
So, and like I said, it's not just cakes that we're doing in the kits. There's all different themes that, like, it's desserts.
We
but
have all sorts.
we have all sorts. The English all sorts. Yes, we're doing those also. So, because knitting takes all sorts. I know that was bad. That was
I
so
knew
bad.
that was coming. And you are willing to put together custom desserts.
I will put on, yeah.
right?
I mean,
If
because
somebody comes up with pastry or something that we haven't thought of.
yes, exactly. And because I know, like when Michelle also did, how this came about was Michelle did the Raising the Bar kit for us years ago, and was based on your favorite cocktail, the colors in your favorite cocktail. So we did like Cosmopolitans and Sex on the Beach, and then margaritas
Tequila
and
sunrise.
tequila sunrise. We did so many. of them.
Martini.
Yes,
Yeah, we
whiskey
still do
sour,
them.
and we still do it. So that's what brought this up. I thought not everyone's a drinker, so let's do favorite desserts. So we'll be doing that. So we'll be coming up with all different kinds of combinations. And if there's shops out there that want them also, because there's certain, we found out with doing the cocktails, there are drinks that are famous locally to different areas, like South Carolina and all that. And so we're going to do the same thing, because like in Australia, pavlova, Australia's favorite fruit. So we can do the colors for that, and we can do all kinds of different.
And what would
things.
we do that's really Canadian if we have somebody
Oh.
from overseas wanting a
Something that was
Canadian
really Canadian.
dessert?
I think we should do Madame Benoit's choux fly pie.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Oh my
French
gosh,
Canadian?
it's French Canadian. I don't know if most Canadians of my age, maybe and a bit older, would remember a lady. She had a cooking program called Madame Benoit, and she has cookbooks out. And I found one at a vintage bookstore, and she did. It's so many Canadian recipes, but it's like it's maple syrup. It's basically sugar pie. I mean, and it takes molasses and it takes lard and it's got some. It's interesting, but boy, it's
Raisins?
sweet. Yeah. I don't think there's raisins. I think there might be walnuts in it, but it's mainly just it's sugar. It's a sugar pie.
Well, if it's sugar, then we'll use the color pearl.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that
But
would
it's
be a
very-
great combination.
But I mean, there's maple syrup pies in that. You know, basically that's in it too. I think there's maple syrup in it, but there's also so many versions of. We could also do the butter tarts. I mean, that's so Canadian.
Yes, butter tarts.
So I mean, it's going to be browns and creams and colors, but that's it. So yeah.
Yeah, there's probably different desserts from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast.
Well, Nanaimo bar. We're going to do the Nanaimo bar because that's so Canadian. So.
Yes.
And that's it. But I mean, what else? I mean, from the south, we can do key lime pie from the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
have such a great memory of key lime pie in Key West on a hot day.
Oh
It was
my
just
God.
like the perfect outdoor patio cafe, and that was just so
See, that's
refreshing
okay.
after walking around in
When-
34 degree.
We can have it actually where it comes from.
Yeah.
It's like I know
That's extra special.
having pizza in Italy was an event for me, or gelato. When you come back and say, it's just not the same. It's the atmosphere.
You could do like a Neapolitan gelato.
Oh, we have a Neapolitan kit. We have. Hold on. Excuse me.
What is the black licorice one? Is that also?
That's the all sorts.
Okay, I'll show that one.
Up. Here, I'll grab a couple more over here. Lemon meringue.
So this is the all sorts.
Where's the? Oh, there it is.
And the stitch marker is a beautiful little cake.
Now, if you don't.
The multicolored gray charcoal, semi-solid charcoal, and Richard's pearl, which is the natural color. So that would be lovely too for a very classic shawl.
So, and I mean, here is a different one again.
And what's this one?
Key lime pie.
Oh,
Not key
yeah.
lime pie, sorry, lemon meringue pie. Lemon meringue. So, that's the lemon meringue, and it's got the little stitch marker, that's a candy. So, but we have lemon meringue. Then, we also have, now these stitch markers are limited. So, 'cause
Custom made, aren't they?
these were custom made, and they're,
Mm.
so, chocolate chip cookie with a chocolate chip cookie stitch marker.
Yeah, that's
So-
really special. So there's not many of those.
I
Less
think
than
I only
12?
have 6 of those
Okay.
stitch markers for the opening, and I can't get them anymore, but here is,
Oh, Sandy knows all about the French Canadian
oh, just,
desserts. Tarte a sugar pie is known as tarte a sucre,
okay, tart this.
and another Canadian specialty is flapper pie. A
Oh, I've never heard of that.
berry pie.
Flapper pie.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
getting all sorts of great ideas.
Oh, that's great. Of course,
Cranberry cannoli. Ooh,
cranberry cannoli. Oh, that would be,
that's from Joanne.
just think. So this is the Neapolitan ice cream.
That's gorgeous too.
So,
oh, I
of
love
course.
those together.
So, and I'm doing banana splits also, the traditional banana splits,
Oh
so.
gosh, you are turning into
Well,
a
I
baker.
mean, there's so much fun. You can do so many different things.
Okay,
So-
so we're gonna go through once more through the shawls, up close and personal. And then we better start setting up for,
The actual people.
yeah, before 10 o'clock.
We still have cookies and that to put out.
We could sit here all day and explore all the flavors. So, does anyone know what this one is? It'll test your memory. That's right, blueberry cheesecake.
Yay!
Ding ding. And does anyone know what Richard's holding?
My sister's favorite. My mom always made it.
And Carol's favorite.
So, confetti angel food.
And we have all the sprinkles to go with this. The
So-
real sprinkles and the yarn. And these shawls are really just as nice on the right side of the work, the way the colors blend, especially in the garter stitch, as they are on the wrong side. On the wrong side, you just get more of a woven look through the garter stripes. What was this flavor?
That is French macaroon.
With the lime green garnish. And Black Forest cake.
Black Forest. So,
And you've shown that one?
And
I've
the
shown
lo-
that one.
chocolate brownie. So,
So 3 skeins pepino in a kit, 65 grams each, 225 yards will make this particular shawl pattern. And we do have patterns to go with the little box dessert. So come on down if you're in the area. The snow is starting to stop now. It's just looking a little bit Christmassy. We're here from 10 till 3. Meet Richard, catch up with Richard,
yes.
talk dessert, talk dogs,
Top
talk
dog.
yarn.
Come see the Christmas colors beside the desserts and all the other yarn.
Yes.
So,
And share the video with your friends, and maybe they would like to have a little bit of fun today too. National Cake Day.
and remember, we can ship them to you no matter where you are. So,
Thanks everybody for watching.
cheers.